Good morning. Monday, April 6th. Almost got the date wrong and I checked it twice. Hope everybody's safe. We're going to kind of keep this positive this morning. The weather's supposed to be a little warmer today. I'm in Southwest Florida, so it's going to be about 85, 86 degrees. Hopefully the sun comes out today. That's a beautiful picture right there. Wow. So we're just going to go through some photos. Hopefully this is left off from where I stopped the last video of the update. I'm still downloading videos. I'm going to try to release them one group a day. There'll be some 2-minute videos, there'll be some 10-minute videos. It'll be vacation, the park, the city walk, to check on my boat that I don't have anymore. Well, that's a decent picture. So, I might try to release as many as I can. As much as I can. I still have video on my camera in the camera bag. I still have pictures on the other camera in the camera bag. So, I still have a lot to do. Why I sit around and do nothing, I don't know. But I figure I got all the time, and I may not have all the time. But anyhow, we're going to enjoy some photos. Most of these are the same ones from the last video. Taken at what they call North Jetty, a man-made inlet to the Gulf of Mexico at No More Kiss Beach. I'm up to 13 or 14 subscribers. I appreciate the new ones. If you're just here, I take adventures, I do photography. As you see, I'm not the best. That's blurry. How is that not? Wow, you guys are missing. I'm gonna back you up a little bit. Sorry for the movement, but at least we'll let you see the whole picture, especially with some of these coming up. Multiple different shots of trying to catch these guys with fish in their little pocket there. I don't know what you want to call it, but it got pixelated when I did that. Wow. Sorry, guys. At least it looks pixelated on my screen. So, see, and that's not so bad. And that's probably most of the TV, so you should be okay. Nice shot, looking right at me, turned his head. I just beginning in photography, but always had a love for it ever since I was a kid. We had a family friend. His name was Bud. He did photography for the, wow. I've looked at these pictures, but I haven't looked at these pictures. Anyhow, he took photography for the German Shepherd Dog Club of St. Louis. I think that might be where my passion for photography comes from. But it wasn't until the last few years that I got my own equipment and was able to go do these things. Wow, that's blurry for no reason. There's a water splash right in front of the screen, but now tell me that's not close. I mean, I was sitting on the rocks and he was literally right on the edge of the rocks in the water. Just like my videos, I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. I'm not going to show you all these beautiful shots and not show you the bad ones. These are my photos in order. Probably backwards in the way I took them. But I don't, you gotta live and learn. And the only way to live and learn is to take good ones, bad ones, and learn from it. I do most of my shots on a, all these shots have come on a D3100 set on auto. That's how much I've not gotten into. But I don't program my cameras. I let all the autofocus take charge. So sometimes that's just a random boat. Not mine. Just a random boat on the inlet into the Gulf or into land. There's a couple boats probably in these shots. I don't know how many I deleted because, not that I'm world famous YouTuber or nothing, but you never know. People might get offended. If you look down in the corner over here, There's, I just noticed and he ducked under, but there was a bird. There's a bird above the boat too. Hopefully we'll get to the ospreys here real shortly, or the osprey. My, oh my God, my for sure shots of the osprey. But my camera here is doing a focus recognition of something in the screen. I don't know, it's just a phone. It's a newer phone, but that's a decent shot. I like that the boat's blurry in the background. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I hope everybody's doing good. My thoughts and prayers are with all the families that lost loved ones. We're not going to go on that today. I really don't want to touch that subject today. But like you can see the rocks down in the corner. He's right there on the edge. I'm literally sitting on the edge of the water, and he's just on the end of the water. And that might be the same shot, just cropped. Because I crop them, but I don't. I mean, I might edit a little bit, just whatever. I don't have a program to edit photos other than what's on the computer. So it's very minimal editing, if any at all. Just trying to clear them up somewhat. Oh, there's a good shot. I like that one. Man, why does this keep... I don't mean to make you guys look... See, you're just missing the whole shot, but if I back up... I don't know. Let's just go with that. If it's pixelated, I am so sorry. And see, I was trying to get a shot of a fish in there. There's obviously no fish in there. But pelicans, brown pelicans, were definitely in the abundance that morning. I don't know how many photos I shot that day, probably 300 or 400. Do I keep all of them? No, some of them ain't worth keeping. Like, that's blurry. Oh, here we go. This is just focus on the screen. These are my, up until now, these are my most beautiful shots. It's pretty good detail on his wing on the outside. The brother's from the camera. He's circling around looking for food. And I was just about ready to leave. I was actually on my way walking back down the pier. And all of a sudden, he or she came out of nowhere. And I thought, well, you know what? That's an osprey, and I better get some pictures of it. So I stood there and I bet maybe 50 to 60 shots, all within probably 2 minutes that this happened. And to me, this was the best part that I've probably had, other than trying to catch some wildlife out in the woods, which you've been out to the forest already a couple times, and I have a couple more coming. Of the local forest. I don't get to go out because I'm in Southwest Florida, and it doesn't necessarily get cold, but a couple days a year to where I don't have to worry about critters, mostly snakes, being out. That's my biggest fear when I'm out walking in the woods. The snakes. I ain't worried about anything else. Bobcats, bears, whatever. Coyotes. Hogs. I'm not worried about those kind of things. Man, it's just pixelated. I feel so bad because that's a shot right there. That just made my day. I went from having a good day to just awesome day in a matter of seconds. I'm not real sure how far he's away. This is, oh wow, probably zoomed in on my 70 to 300. I probably cropped some of these. to make him more visible, because he's still coming in at me, circling around looking for food. And one of these photos coming up, hopefully in the next 4 minutes. He is right over my head. That's one of the pictures I showed you at the end of the last video. So I'm gonna upload videos today and try to get my cameras cleaned off and get that stuff set up. I got 2 projects in my film editor that I need to upload. Every time I try, my Wi-Fi gets locked up. It's because of my laptop. It isn't anything else. I don't have enough memory to actually run the program, but it runs it. It's just slow. Here he goes. He's going in for a dive. They move so fast. I mean, hats off to the new guys, or the guys that have brand new cameras. He's splashed in the background. The next several pictures are just going to be phenomenal. It's called the rainbow trout. I had a local guy tell me he fishes, so that's a rainbow trout. That's the shot that is just awesome. He's a little blurry, but I had to turn my fitness app off there. Beautiful shot right there. That is just wow. To me, this is the best shots I've ever got. He's trying to get it straightened out. There he goes. He's got it straightened out that quick. I mean, and I'm snapping pictures. My camera's just going and shooting off 5, 6 at a time. Now, granted, I'm probably, some of them were blurry, so they might not be there, but he's definitely got it, and he's definitely off to the races. See, that's blurry. And the rest of these shots will just go as he's flying away from me. This was, I guess, a couple months ago, so notice the people on the beach. You wouldn't see that today. Well, at least I hope not. But yeah, he's just gonna fly away from me. So that was pretty cool. That was but I think the new subscribers I have, 1 or 2, there's not much to see today, but like I said, I got videos I'm uploading, and I'm going to try to kick them out 1 event a day. So when I went on my hike, and there's 15 different videos to that hike, and why the early morning was dark, it got better as the day went on, because I went down in the woods. I went for a hike down to the river and back at my mom's house when I was on vacation back home. So there's some videos that, yeah, just skip over them. There's nothing to see. They're black. You can listen. I mean, to me, it's light enough I can see, but the camera just never picked it up. And it might have been because I was on auto and it just wouldn't adjust and allow the light into the camera. I don't know. That was all shot on my, I want to say it was shot on my D5500, but I could be wrong. I'm sure. Well, I'm trying to think. No, it was actually, the video was shot on the D3100. I had the D70 for photographs. I hadn't got my 5500 at that time. But either way, that's what's coming up. Everybody have a good one. Be safe. Be careful. Enjoy your day. Let's try to make it a positive one.